Winnipeg returns home in hopes of slamming the brakes on a 3-game skid. Sergio Castillo, fan favorite, wants to stay that way as he hammers this one from 45 away and off the uprights. 13 for 14 on the season. Arbuckle as they empty it out. 3-by-3 on either side. Pressure's on, and down he goes. Arbuckle wrapped up and thrown to the turf. He got his first sack in Winnipeg Blue last week, and now James Vaughters has his second.
It was the Toronto Argonauts, and a big part of why they won the game.
Arbuckle felt that very much as this one gets knocked up in the air. It's intercepted. Cam Judge had a pick last week. He's got another now. Can he beat Struther to the end zone? Cuts back. No flags down. Touchdown Argonauts.
Cameron Judge can motor a little bit. He's off to the races on that one.
Drops down. And his return by Trey Vaval across the 30, 40, 50. Turns on the Jets. Vaval off to the races. 10-5 touchdown. Immediate response for the Bombers. Nice block that time by Chris Ike on the edge as they go handoff. Nick Dembski's got speed around the edge. Cuts to the outside of the 40. Whit McManus finally shoves him out of bounds at the 30-yard line, but the all-purpose Swiss Army knife of Nick Dembski has a Bombers first down. Strevler now with a sprint to the right, puts his head down, and Strevler uses the legs, thundering into the end zone for the Bombers touchdown. That looks like two kids playing at the park that just appreciate how good the other one is. As Strevler steps up in the pocket, trying to get away, wrapped up and brought down. And once again, it's Aaron Casey. Arbuckle on second down. Pitches forward, looks over the top, pass is complete. First down to Jean Brissett. Got 3 makes of 50-plus yards already this season, tied for first in the CFL. As this one, smooth as ever. Oliveira, 13 carries, 82 yards last week against Toronto. As he gets another touch here, and this time he's turned around quickly. Missing from 45 earlier on. Tough night for the kickers last night. Rennie Paredes in the kicking operation in Calgary in tough against the wind. And this one smooth through the uprights.
He's gotten some chip help from Matal. That's a matchup I'm really interested in the rest of the game.
As the ball pops out, and it's on the ground, picked up by Person. Touchdown Bombers. Every time we talk to Luke Wilson, a defensive touchdown gets scored. With a kickoff return earlier in this ball game, he gets to the outside, makes 2-man miss, makes Aaron Casey miss on the corner, turns on the Jets, cuts it back at the 50, and can he go? Trey Vaval, say no more! A double dip of return touchdowns.
The double team on the center, and Boss is trying to guess which guy to take.
Clean pocket this time. DeMonte Coxey's free on the money. Coxey runs free, cuts back, looking for a block, and Terrell Bonds finally gets there as Toronto's in business, but they have to operate quickly. 26 seconds remaining. Got the sense their best chance to put some points up on the board in the form of a touchdown was Coxey finishing off that explosive play.
Throw the deep balls, and the deeper we get into this game, the more Winnipeg pins their ears back.
What will the strategy be here for the Argonauts? They'll begin through the air. Mayala on the outside, easy completion, gain of 18. And that's a good way to start if you are on that Argonaut sideline. Get a little bit of positive momentum downhill as the rarely used Hergy Mayala gets a touch.
Now at the field corner spot for Parker.
Arbuckle looks down the field, steps away from Willie Jefferson, dumps it off to Monte Coxey, race to the end zone, touchdown Argos! And momentum to get things going here early in Q3. It's coming into tonight here on Friday Night Football. Started 10 drives in opponent's territory, 2 touchdowns on those drives. Arbuckle looks outside, timing throw, and dug off the ground. DeVaris Daniels in front of Bonds. And that will be hauled in. First down, Toronto. Everybody's got some different pace, some different footwork. Well, you saw the footwork that time. 4 receivers to the right of Strevler against a 5-man rush. He'll rip this one over the top of Cameron Judge into Nick Dembski's hands, who's dragged down by Tyshawn Blackburn. What a throw and catch. Sergio Castillo is the Princess Auto crowd quiets itself and allows Castillo to go to work, hammers it through. He's been winning inside all night long against the Argonauts tackles as Arbuckle looks to his right, tipped again. And did Wheelie get another? Get the banjo out, number 5. Streffler, deep drop, loads it up, looking down the seam, up for grabs, it's tipped, is it intercepted? Benji Franklin's got it. It was it off the bounce coming from Milton. Winnipeg would go at Calgary and then back here at Princess Ottawa against the Ottawa Redblacks. As Streffler rolls to his right, sliding down, and digging it off the turf. Jared Stearns makes another grab. As this time they wail and Streffler trying to beat the edge, can't get away, wrapped up and thrown down. What can Cameron Judge do? A loss to Toronto. They are only 0-1 against the East.
Kind of became that dynamic duo on the defensive line.
The inspiring pass rush here is one-on-one, and the catch radius undeniable from DeMonte Coxie. Arbuckle, deep drop, steps up in the pocket, looks downfield, throws it down the seam, caught! Touchdown Coxie! And the Argonauts aren't going away.
He's already put in some work on special teams here tonight.
Another moonshot kick. This one's up for grabs, rolling along the turf on the ground. And did the Argonauts jump on top? It is Toronto football. Jonathan Edward looks like he's the one who got on top as Liram Hairolahu steals a possession for the Argonauts, staging a comeback down 6. And on 2nd and 10, Arbuckle with all day to throw and puts it into the waiting arms of Jones. Tony Jones steals back the possession that the Argonauts special teams had earned on their own. Argos rush 4. Streffler checks it down. Oliveira's got to go earn it against Cameron Judge. He shrugs him off, makes the play, cuts back inside the 30, and Brady O moves the chains. Streffler now goes back to work. Little pump on the outside, looking for a slant. Go Tavares McFadden. That's not the man you want to go after. Number 2. All the ball skills to steal it away. And Streffler throws his 3rd as we hit the 3-minute warning. 6. Got to start to push the football down the field. Can they find DeMonte Coxie? As over the middle, knocked down once again. Rather casual getting out of the huddle, just managing it at this point. As Streffler, quick run fake, looks down the field. Now thinks about getting out of the pocket, runs right into the waiting arms of Anthony Lanier on 2nd and 4. So the Toronto Argonauts will get the football back here. 2 minutes remaining. Arbuckle tries to escape and check it down. You can't get away from him. You can't escape him. Winnipeg hoping to eliminate the recent memories of double-digit losses. 3 games straight they've had them. Arbuckle gets this one past Willie J. Into traffic and incomplete. Knocked away. Tony Jones there in coverage alongside Trey Vaval, who's got 2 return touchdowns. Snap comes back, hold down. Like it never happened. And Willie Jefferson in conversation with the man he harassed relentlessly all night long as John Boss, a tough night dealing with these defensive ends, and a lot of love between Arbuckle and Willie J, but a tough result for the Argonauts.